What's good to YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good to YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles. Our breaks are only 15 minutes, but y'all over here, we break for 1 damn hour. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. Oh, and shouts out to the Bush Gang. Hey, Bush Watchers. What it do, Bush Gang? Shouts out to the Replay Gang. Hey, Replay Gang. Thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you let us know in the bottom of the video that you're Replay Gang in this thing. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hey y'all, what's good? Happy Friday is when you guys more than likely will see this video. Happy Friday to each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Thank you so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over here in the damn break room, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all definitely know what we're going to talk about today in the break room. We have My Jazzy Life and Old Liv's Life over there. In this video, it actually will only be a Liv's Life reaction, not a My Jazzy Life and Liv's Life. Sorry about that, you guys. Now, both of these videos are very small. They're very short videos. I think both of these ladies went 20 minutes a piece on their live streams. But, you know, my God, you guys, it's just the foolery that I see out here on the YouTube, and it just makes me shake my head. You know, thank God for self-respect, dignity, morals, and values. Okay, like thank God for it, because some of these people get out here and do some of the stupidest stuff on social media, and I just be sitting up here like shaking my damn head. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. Now, before we get started, we're actually going to go ahead and talk about Liv's Life live first. Then we're going to do My Jazzy Life live second. Make sure you guys do, before we get into any and all of the conversations, make sure you guys clock into the break room. You do that by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button. I really would appreciate it if you guys do that. Again, make sure you clock in so we can make sure y'all checks are all right on Friday. Now, in the wake of Hurricane Ian, or is it Ian? Is it Ian? I think it's Ian. Hurricane Ian that has devastated Southwest Florida. You guys, we've been watching it for the past couple of days here, in our homes, watching it through CNN. And I just want to say, anybody who comes across this video that was a part of that hurricane, my prayers go out to you and your family. From video footage that I have saw on the news, there definitely is a lot of devastation and a lot of people have suffered severe loss. Earlier yesterday, I'm actually filming this video on Thursday. So earlier today, when I was watching CNN at that time, again, this was earlier in the morning of Thursday morning, CNN had reported about 15 deaths due to Hurricane Ian. However, I don't know if the death toll has went up, but now people are just dealing with the aftermath. And it's a lot that I have saw that, Fort Myers, Naples, a whole bunch of other cities in that southwest corridor of Florida. Now the storm has went into the Atlantic Ocean and going up the coast and possibly can hit South Carolina. So it definitely is not over. Even though the storm has passed, people are still dealing with the devastation that the storm has left behind. And so that brings me to my conversation with Liv's Life. Liv's Life, if you guys are not familiar, Liv's Life lives in Florida. She actually lives in Tampa, Florida. Also, Peach McIntyre lives in Tampa, Florida as well. And both of these ladies, periodically throughout preparations of people getting ready for the hurricane, these ladies popped onto social media to kind of let you know what they were doing and what was going on. Now, I personally don't follow Peach McIntyre, but I have seen some of the shorts that she was doing, and she made a whole mockery of the storm. Again, I guess Peach is what you call a comedian. And in my opinion, there are times where there's no room for jokes. It's just not funny, right? Because there are a lot of people that obviously did not evacuate, and that's your choice. Some people couldn't afford to evacuate. Some people had to just hunker down and deal with the consequences afterwards. And then some people were able to, evacuate and leave. But unfortunately, a lot of those people that did evacuate, they're going to have to come back, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. A lot of people came back and their homes are no longer, so that's the unfortunate. So to see people like Peach McIntyre on here making a mockery of the storm, and I don't know how hard it hit Tampa. I don't know if there's severe devastation in Tampa, but they did suffer from high wind and rain and things of that nature. But I've seen other parts of that area like Fort Myers and Naples and other cities that definitely was devastated behind the storm. So then Liv's life comes on the camera. Like, for the life of me, I could not understand why this girl kept going live so much. Instead of her worrying about safety and shelter for her and her child that's there with her, her baby, she decided to keep going live. Now, a lot of people say, oh, she was just trying to get people to feel sorry for her. And I mean, anybody, if you have a heart, you would have empathy for someone that's having to bear down or, or hunker down in the midst of that storm. Anybody, if you have a type of heart, you would have compassion. But again, I don't understand how people try to take advantage of vulnerable moments, especially if they didn't receive as much damage. So before we get into Liv's Life's live, I want to show you guys a snippet of what I saw on YouTube. So shouts out to Max Olson Chasen. I came across this video. That was a picture of Fort Myers. As y'all can see, that house was standing, and once the eye of the storm hit, it literally, as you seen, it just succumbed to the water. Like, you guys seen the storm surges, the wind, the water, the rain, the trees, all of that. That building actually belonged to somebody. So this is what I'm saying. There are people who actually are right now dealing with the aftermath of what this storm, what Mother Nature did, certain cities in this state, in the state of Florida. So to be a person like Peach McIntyre, who was literally making mockery of what people cannot laugh about, there are literally people standing where it used to be their house in tears because their house is no more. Right now, we understand they still have their life, and it's material possessions and houses and things inside the houses all can be replaced. Life can't be replaced. But I just really feel like there are certain times you shouldn't make a mockery of certain situations. If anything, being like, I did see a YouTube shorts of Peach where she was going to get a generator for her family. Show things like that. Show, preparing yourself for the storm so other people could, use you as an informational source. I just get tired of how that lady acts like a pure buffoon on the internet. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but that's just my personal feeling. I just hate how she just acts like a complete idiot on the internet. And so then Liv's life shows up. Okay. So Liv's life shows up in her live. And she said that her bedroom has damage. She said a tree, what appears to be a tree or something. She said the window in her bedroom was busted and there's rain and damage all in her room. So let's go ahead and take a listen to Liv's life and see what she had. Because again, you guys, I don't follow Peach McIntyre. She did a lot of shorts and stuff, like 1 minute shorts and things of that nature. But Olivia actually took 20 minutes out of her day to sit down and talk to her audience after she said so many people reached out to her. So instead of her replying to each individual person, she decided to go live. So let's see what she had to talk about. So Olivia says that her power is out and my stuff is damaged. Now, what I know from watching CNN and other news outlet, they said 2.6 million people in Florida are without power. Is Olivia a part of that population? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but this is what she said. So let's listen to what she had to say about her surviving Hurricane Ian.
Hey, Ashley. What's up, everyone? Thank you, K-Roti. Hey, y'all. Sorry, I'm on here looking crazy. I've been cleaning and just picking up stuff. I wanted to share it on my Instagram and my TikTok and everything, but I don't know. I don't know. Some stuff I just feel uncomfortable sharing now.
But what, sis? You have been live like 4 or 5 times. I don't know. I'm just going to say 3 or 4 times since Hurricane Ian was rapidly approaching the area that you live in Florida. So if you say that there's some damage, why not show that on your Instagram? Like, it's not like we've never seen your bedroom before. We've been all in your bedroom. We've been in your bedroom. We've been in your bathroom. We've been in your kitchen. We've been in your living room. Hell, we've been in the parking lot of your apartments. Like, if you experience some damage, why not show that? It's not like people don't know where you live at, sis. Like, the cat's been out the bag already. But if you really wanted to show with your supporters who truly care and was worrying about you, why not show it if it actually really happened?
But hey, how are you guys? Yeah, physically we're fine. Physically. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot of damage and a lot of crap going on. Thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate it. Yes, a lot of people were writing me on Instagram. I appreciate you guys caring. Yeah, and the storm has passed through. It's just the damage that the storm has left. It's just like my apartment is trashed. Like, oh my God. Oh my gosh, Barbara. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, Dee. Thank you. No, luckily, where I was at last night, nothing happened. But then this morning when I went over to my place, it's just so chaotic over there. It's so chaotic. And oh my God. Thank God I didn't stay there because I don't know what I would have done if I was there by myself.
So if you notice, you guys, Olivia's really trying to get her story together. Like, if you want to explain what happened and their true events, it would just roll off your tongue. You wouldn't stop and keep thinking and hesitating. Like, you would just tell what happened. You just said you were cleaning up. Well, what were you cleaning up? What was damaged? What loss did you suffer? Like, she literally 20 minutes and barely said nothing. So it's like, I don't see, this is what people be talking about with Olivia. Olivia has lied so much. She's been caught in so many lies. Like, people literally don't, and it's sad that people don't believe this girl, but she did it to herself. And always coming making a mockery of her situation, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think down below.
But I'm talking, the power is completely out. People said it's been out for like a day or two. Um, the power is out. So it's like so stuffy in my apartment. And then my freaking, oh my God, wow. Oh, I'm so upset. And
You're what? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, girl, what happened? She doesn't sound believable to me, because a person who's actually experienced bad things, and if you took the time, like, she literally thought about going live. Like, she literally stopped whatever she was doing. She claims she's not at the apartment. She went back to where she was at. So on the drive back to where you were at, you literally thought about everything you allegedly saw at your apartment. So when you go live, what do? You explain what you experienced, right? She sits here, oh my God, oh yeah, ooh, you guys, it's so much, blah, blah. Like, sis, what happened? My God, like, how is that so hard? And if you don't want to tell people, then why did you go live? My God, these girls irritate my soul.
And I knew it. I knew that window. I knew that window was going to get busted. My window to my room, I have a big ass window in my room. The window got busted. So we're talking glass, rain, dirt. I don't even know what else was in that room, but that room is like trashed. Tree, like the whole fucking tree came out into my bedroom. Yeah, I'm fine, Monique. It's just my apartment is like trashed. My boxes that I have in there are soaked. I don't even know. I don't even want to like open the boxes because the boxes are all packed. Hey, Alex. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. But what was I supposed to do? I couldn't move my bed. I couldn't move everything. Like,
well, why you didn't have baby daddy help you move the stuff? When you said baby daddy came and got your son, why didn't you have him help you move? Or better yet, knock on the doors of some of your neighbors and say, hey, I don't mean to bother you, but can I use some of your manpower? I'm alone here and I need some help trying to move things. Like, the times you spent going live, why didn't you spend that time preparing your apartment? Like, if you have this big bedroom window, why didn't you go to the apartment complex and ask them to board it up? Or better yet, if they didn't have the time to get around to it, because obviously the maintenance men, there's only so many, more than likely they were trying to survey the whole property and getting it ready for the storm. Why didn't you yourself become proactive and go to like Lowe's or Home Depot and buy your own plywood and put and board up the window yourself? Like, I don't know. Plywood's not real expensive, I don't think. What? I don't know. I've never done that before. But again, like I said, when you're in those type of situations, you got to use your wits, right? So if the apartment complex wasn't moving fast enough, then you should have been proactive Like the time you spent sitting on live, drinking in the kitchen and sitting in the living room, that should have been time you should have been preparing your apartment. Like, lady, how old are you? Like, she acts so juvenile.
The window is right there. And they were supposed to, I told the office about the window and my concerns. And then she said that he was going to cut some of the tree down, which he did, but there was still so much tree. No, not the whole apartment, just the room. The bedroom pretty much got flooded. There's so much crap in there, like so much crap in there.
Now, I'm going to say this. I don't know how true it is. Again, you guys, I don't know. But somebody actually did come in my DMs. I guess they saw this live and they said they know somebody that lives in her apartments and they said there was no damage there. So, again, I don't know, right? I don't live there. I'm not Olivia. I don't know what she experienced, but it kind of leads me to believe maybe she's not being very truthful, because taking a picture of a damaged room is nothing. Like, you're not telling any secrets. You're not showing any information. By showing a bedroom, we've seen many times before. Like, how many times have we been in Olivia's bedroom? It's not a secret.
No, Jay, I'm moving. I'm in the process of moving while all this is going down. So, no, they don't have to move me to another unit because I'm moving. But it's just, now I have to deal with this.
Child, they're not going to move that girl to another unit when she was behind rent on the unit she's in. You know what I mean? So she's probably made a deal with the people after all that hoopla that's went on with people calling her apartments and finding out she's behind on the rent. She said she went to the apartments. Now, again, this is what she said. I don't know if it's true, but she said she went to the apartments and threw up a ruckus, and they basically excused her past due rent. Like, at this point, they probably want the lady to go. Obviously, you guys, sounds like she's not prepared to pay October's rent because she said she's actively moving. So them relocating her to another apartment, yeah, that's not going to happen.
I have to deal with the insurance. I have to deal with all of this. My sister's house got flooded. Girl, I'm so sorry, Alex. Tell your sister I'm so sorry. That's so sad. Wow, Ashley, that's horrible. Yeah, there's been a lot of damage. When I was driving towards my house, I was like, everything's so nice, like around me where I was. And then the closer and the closer I got to my house, I was like, power outages, trees down. Like, there was cones every damn where. The cops wouldn't even let us go down certain streets. We had to go around these streets. It just got worse and worse and worse. And then I got to my apartment and there's like shit everywhere. There's shit all over the place. And I was like, oh my God. And I saw some busted windows and I was like, oh my God. What's going to happen when I go up in here? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? It was just a mess. It was a mess. And I tried to clean up as much as I could. Maintenance people came, they like boarded up the window somehow, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Y'all should have boarded this damn window before the fucking hurricane. That's what you should have done. And that's what I was thinking that the whole time. I'm like, why are they not boarding shit up? They didn't board anything up. Nothing. And I guess they thought,
well, they probably didn't have the time or the manpower to do it. So that's why, me personally, if I was living in that apartment and I would have seen that maintenance wasn't moving as fast as I felt like they needed to be moving, then I would have been proactive to protect my own stuff, right? So me personally, if I was living in her apartments and living in her situation, I would like, oh, okay, y'all not moving fast enough, because not only did she have a bedroom window, but doesn't she have like sliding glass door in her living room? So the bedroom window busted, but the sliding glass door in the living room didn't bust? Like, how so? Isn't it all on the same side of the building? Like, the sliding glass door living room window or the sliding glass door and her bedroom window more than likely is all on the same side of the building. So I would just think if the bedroom window busted, then wouldn't the sliding glass door do the same? Again, I don't know.
Cutting a little bit of some tree down was going to do something. Yeah, I have insurance. I do have insurance. I'm calling in the morning. It's just crazy, y'all. It's crazy, the damage that this storm has caused. And I was so scared of that. Like, no, I didn't say the upstairs was flooded. I said my bedroom is damaged. Oh, I did. I took a lot of pictures, love. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate it. Yeah, the rain. It was raining all night long. And I don't know when my fucking window busted. I wasn't there. So I don't know if it busted earlier in the day, at nighttime. It was super windy and raining super hard last night. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when it happened. But if I wasn't so fucking ready to move yet, I'm definitely ready to move now. It's just so, like, it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. I swear. But yeah, I just wanted to come and give y'all that update because I had a lot of people asking me, what's going on? Am I okay? And because honestly, I don't even feel like writing anybody back. I don't feel like doing any of that. And I have like so much more stuff that I'm upset about and just going through. Yes, Ashley. Yeah, the wind was really hard last night. I do have some video that I filmed yesterday. I told everyone I was going to update you guys on everything last night, and I filmed some stuff last night, but then it got really bad and we almost lost power where I was. I just wasn't sure what was going to happen. I wasn't sure, so I just chilled for a second. We were like glued to the freaking news, which, by the way, the news ain't shit because the news told us a whole bunch of other different shit. And it's kind of like nothing that the news said was going to happen happened. Like, other places were affected. Nobody knew how much people were going to be affected, what exactly was going to happen, what category it was, when it was going to land. It's just like, what?
I mean, at the end of the day, Olivia, the news can only give you so much information. It's Mother Nature. Mother Nature is going to do what she wants to do, right? You can predict as much as you want to, but at the end of the day, Mother Nature has a mind of its own. Like, women have a mind of our own. Mother Nature has a mind of her own. Like, it's hard for the news to really pinpoint and predict because they can only give you an assumption of what they think may happen based off, the modules and things of that nature or past hurricane experiences. But at the end of the day, pretty much people don't know what's going to happen until it actually happens. Hence the reason why they tell people to evacuate, because they don't know what's going to happen.
I told my sister, I'm like, well, now you know, don't listen to the news. Shit, just wait till it gets closer and closer and closer and just figure it out on your own, because you don't understand. Like, everybody's house I was around yesterday, everybody had their shit boarded up, but nothing happened where I was. And then where I'm living, nobody boarded shit up because nobody thought nothing was gonna happen over there. And that's where everything happens. Thank you. Thank you to my mods. Sorry, you guys. I'm just irritated. I'm just irritated as hell. And on top of that, I'm like, there's so many other things going on. And I'm just like, nothing is going right. Nothing is going how it needs to go. So I'm just like, I'm so close to just like giving up. Like, you know how, like, when you have so much shit going against you, when you're just trying to do the right thing, and it's like, you just feel like, okay, fuck it. Like, what am I doing this for? Like, for what? I mean, I know.
For what? For that baby you have there living with you, maybe for the sake of the other three children, although they don't live with you, they're still your children. Like Olivia, nobody wants to hear that, okay? Like, I understand going through situations like that can be very devastating and it will make your mind just go all over the place. But it doesn't sound like Olivia suffered as much damage as I just showed you guys in the beginning of the clip. She may suffered minimal damage, but it's not like she has to rebuild and start all over.
What I'm doing this for, but it's like thing after thing after thing keeps trying to get in my way. It's annoying. I'm trying not to, Evelyn. I'm really trying not to. Yeah, D, put it in God's hands. I know, I'm probably stressing out way too much. Thank you guys. And like, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'll be all right. I know I'll be all right. I'll be fine. I always tell myself that. I have to tell myself that. If I don't tell myself that, I don't know what the fuck will happen. But then we woke up today where I was, and it's like the sun was shining, birds were chirping, everything was fine. I was like, oh my God, we the storm has passed, we're saved. Like, thank God, like all the people who I saw the video.
Yeah, sis, that just means life still goes on. You know, after the rain, the sun will shine. That's what that means.
Videos like where people, their houses were flooded out. Like, oh my God, those poor people. So I was like, oh my gosh, like we just like dodged a whole mess of shit. I mean, I'm happy that that didn't happen to my people. Like nothing happened to my people's house. I'm happy about that. But then it's like, I was so thinking, I was like, good, that means nothing happened to my house. I'm gonna be good. Everything's gonna be in the right place. But no, it was a hot ass mess. And it's like, I'm telling you guys the truth. It's like the whole damn tree came into my fucking window. That's how it looks. It looks like the whole damn tree sitting on my bed. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish it was a joke. I wish it was a joke. Hey, Mama Dukes. Oh my God. I wish it was a joke, bro. Man, it's just so stressful, you guys. It's so stressful. But it's okay. I'm gonna get through it. 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 I just have to keep telling myself I'm gonna get through it. Yeah, I don't even know. Somebody put a little caterpillar in here. I don't even know if it was. I don't know. But that just reminded me of like bugs. I'm like, I don't even know what bugs are in here. I don't know what the hell could be up in this room. A damn snake. I don't even know. Like it's just filled in like the mulch. It's all over my bedroom. The floors are soaked. Oh my God. It's just a mess, you guys. I have to go back tomorrow early in the morning and I have to pack the rest of my shit. You know, this company hit me up. It's like, it's so weird because certain things are happening in my favor, but then it's like I'm getting a lot of bullshit happening as well. And look at my hair. Like, look at me. I look crazy. I look like I've been cleaning all day. Girl, like I said, half of what's going on is going in my favor. Even like this moving company hit me up to like help me move, and you know, like a collaboration type thing, which that's awesome. That's awesome. You know what I mean?
Wait, what? A moving company hit you up for a collaboration? Huh? collaborate. I guess. You know what? One thing's for sure, you never know who's watching you.
That takes a lot of stress off of me. But then I'm like, but now I have glass everywhere. There's glass all over my room. There's glass all over. Thank God just the window in the bedroom broke. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I took everything off of my balcony. I took everything off of my balcony. Oh my God. It's just frustrating. But I'll be good though. I'll be straight. Everything will work out. What's up with people leaving rude ass comments? Like, you guys have nothing better to do than leave rude ass comments. Like, I'm trying my best to ignore y'all, but y'all just stupid as hell. Nobody's begging for shit. Do you see a fucking Cash App? Do you see anything up on here? I don't need anything from anybody. If I'm tomorrow living in a shelter, I'm gonna live in that shelter and I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna show everybody that I'm living in a fucking shelter. I don't have shame and I don't give a fuck because everything I do it on my own. Like, I don't ask for nobody's help. I don't expect nobody to help me. I don't have no man here helping me, going 50-50 on shit. I pay for everything on my own.
What man do you know that's helping a woman going 50-50? Was that a little shade for your friend Jasmine over there? Oh, sis, don't tell me you hating on poor Jasmine and her little 50-50 arrangement with Chris over there. Oh, Livy.
So, no, there's no dry begging. There's no begging of any sort. I'm coming here giving people an update on what I'm going through. So if you don't like me or you don't want to hear this shit, then just exit. You don't have to watch this. Like, nobody's making you sit here and watch it and leave rude ass comments. The news is trash. I swear I understand what you're saying. Yes, girl, it was just a mess. The news didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They're talking about it was going to hit up north. Girl, they didn't know what the hell they were talking about. And this shit came up through the back end. You know, that's how it felt. Like, it came up around the back end. So I guess that's what people were not expecting. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I just wanted to come and give you guys an update. No, I'm not posting pictures. No, I'm not doing all that. Why? So people can post it and talk shit and hell no. Girl, let me just leave me alone at this point.
Leave you alone? Girl, you the one that came live to tell us that your bedroom was damaged. Didn't nobody ask you to do that. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have to post the pictures, but I don't understand what the harm would be. What would people say? But, oh shit, her stuff is damaged. Like, that's the most I would think people would say. Like, girl, you can't get mad at people because you messed up the opportunity for people to have empathy for you. You messed that up. Like, you severed those ties with the people that really wanted to believe your story, and you got caught in lie after lie after lie. And people are just kind of like over it. Like, that's nobody's fault but your own, sis.
And I'm talking to negative people. Just leave me alone. Like, I'm not asking anybody for anything. I'm just simply giving you guys an update. Okay. And thank you guys for everyone who reached out. Girl, my TV's cracked. Everything in my room is effed. My TV's cracked. I'm surprised my TV didn't fall over. My TV's cracked right down the middle. So the TV's gone. No. I'm talking about a glass vanity. Girl, the vanity done fell over. No. Because the back of the vanity, the one that was sent to me, right? I don't know. I don't think that glass broke, but the vanity did fall because the back of the vanity is not secure.
You don't think that glass broke? Didn't you do a survey over everything that appears to be damaged in your room? If the vanity is glass, you didn't pay attention to that, but you paid attention to the crack in your TV. Okay, girl, that didn't make sense, but okay.
So you just push it up against the wall. So I don't know. It just fell in between the wall, but I don't think it broke. I didn't really look at the vanity. I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about like all the stuff in the corner, which like all my tattoo stuff that I just got, all of my jewelry and my I don't know. All my shit is just fucked up. Like it's just water everywhere. Um, but anyway, yes, I have renter's insurance. I'm gonna get cracking on the renter's insurance very soon. Tomorrow morning. I called too late today and it's like I was on hold forever. And then at some point I was like, okay, I don't want to get stuck here tonight. So let me.
So hold up, sis. I just got a question. Now, you say you got renter's insurance. Now, I'm just going to say this. Unless you paid your rent insurance up for a whole year, the likelihood of you keeping up with your rent insurance and not your rent is probably slim to none. Because if you cared nothing about paying your rent, it's probably plausible to think that you didn't care about paying your renter's insurance. Now, obviously, you'll pay the utilities because you need your lights and your gas on, right? And your water, if you pay water there. But if you didn't pay your rent and you were behind on your rent, more than likely you weren't paying the renter's insurance either. Now, she said she called the renter's insurance, but she called too late in the day. And she said that she was on hold for too long. Me personally, I would have been like, what else are you doing? Like, okay, you're on hold. Well, I would have put the phone down while it was on hold and been walking around the apartment packing or fixing up or cleaning up or doing whatever. Like, at the end of the day, what else are you doing? But why not? Because at the end of the day, you're going to be on hold if you call early in the morning, late at night. Like, think about it. Everybody that lives in the state of Florida is calling that was affected by the storm. Everybody, there's going to be massive hold time for probably the next couple weeks. So if you really suffered damage and you need help because you're getting ready to move, why wouldn't you have stayed? Once you got the renter's insurance on the phone, you would have just held the phone. Like this whole 20 minutes that you were sitting on this live stream, that could have been 20 minutes that you were on the phone with the renter's insurance holding on for them. Like, it don't even make sense. I'm sorry. Only reason why she would have came live is obviously what the people found to be obvious in her live, what she called haters, was she was trolling to see if she could get empathy and sympathy so people can send her money. Because she's, this poor Libby poo. Me personally, if I got renter's insurance and I'm paying it, and obviously I can put claim on it. Like if you've been paying this rent insurance the whole almost 2 years you've been living in this apartment, and it's time now for them to, do a claim for you. Yeah, I would have held on if I had to hold on for 2 hours, right? There are literally people right now that probably been on hold with the insurance companies all day long. They're not hanging up the phone until they get through. And I used to work for a company that handled disaster claims like this through an insurance company. And trust me, we was working overtime. We were working 12-hour shifts. They even hired, the company I used to work for, this was years ago, they even hired temps to come in to help with the influx of calls. Not saying that you still weren't going to have a long hold time, but it's worth it to stay on hold versus coming on this live stream for 20 damn minutes to talk about absolutely nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, her priorities to me are all effed up.
Me wrap this shit up. The person came to put some shit over my window. Had to wrap it up and I had to come back to where I was. So I'm here. I'm safe. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm physically fine. The baby is fine. My people are fine. My shit is just fucked up and it's okay. Everything will be fine. That's just stuff. You know what I mean? That's just stuff. It's replaceable. It's just, it sucks, you guys, because I am doing everything on my own and I'm trying to do so much more stuff, behind the scenes, moving and getting a place and all that extra shit. But I'm to the point where I'm.
So is the baby daddy not in assistance? Because aren't you relocating his child as well? So why do you never mention that the baby daddy is assisting? Do you not mention that because either A, he's not, or B, you don't want the people to think that you do have help and that you're all by yourself? So again, you could prey on the sympathy and empathy of the subscribers and the supporters of your channel. Is that it? Like, I don't get it, you guys. Like, I don't get this. Like, I understand being in dire straits, but if you truly have renter's insurance, there go your help right there, sis. There go the knight in shining armor. It's your renter's insurance. And trust me, these insurance companies know they're going to have to hurry up and pay out these people quickly, right? You need an adjuster to come out there to survey the damages, all that. They're going to hurriedly kick these checks out because people can't wait weeks and weeks and weeks for these checks to come because they gotta rebuild fast because life goes on. So Olivia, she does a lot of capping. I don't believe this girl. I personally don't think anything happened to her apartment, and that's just my honest truth. That's my honest opinion. I don't think she suffered any type of damage because if she truly, Olivia loves trying to prove a point. And if she really did, she would have took pictures and put it on the internet for the world to see. Look, poor me. My house is damaged. My apartment's damaged. She would have put that on there. Like, this girl literally has the luck of a buzzard. Because not only did her historic hurricane come through where she lives, not only that, girl, you gotta move. Like, where are you moving? Because I would think, hopefully, it's nowhere in the areas that suffered damage, because obviously your moving plans will be put on hold because they can't move you into an apartment or a house, wherever she claims she's moving, if things are damaged. So I'm wondering, is she staying in Florida? Is she moving like further up in Florida? Or is she moving to Texas? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I personally, like, once upon a time, my thought was, Olivia, go where your children are at. But I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea for her to go to Texas. Because I just really feel like she would go there and she would terrorize Gerard and Antonisha. Like, CPS will probably be at their house every 5 seconds, meaning Gerard and Antonisha. I don't think she's in the proper headspace to be in the same vicinity as them. I really don't. Me personally, I think Olivia probably should stay in Florida because at least her sister and her mom is there. That I would think that's her support system. So you take baby AJ away from his dad to go where the other kids are at, but then what about baby AJ? But it sounds like baby AJ father is not doing anything for you because you keep saying you're doing everything on your own. Even when he allegedly came over there to get your son, from what you state, he didn't even help you prep your apartment. So, knowing that eventually you were going to have to leave the apartment. So it's just like, girl, is this baby AJ dad a real person, or is this another figment of your imagination? I'm so confused. I don't know, you guys. I'm gone. I'm out of here. These girls are ridiculous. Like, there are so many people living lives on YouTube. Not saying they got to live glamorous lives, but me personally, at this point, Olivia needs to stop going live. I have said this a million times. She needs to just disconnect from social media, get her shit together, and come back when your shit is together. Watching this girl just spiral out of control, you guys, I'm sorry, for me, it's not entertaining. I don't know if she used to be entertaining on YouTube. Olivia has become a complete mess, okay? She has literally become a complete mess here on YouTube. And for the life of me, I don't know why this girl keeps showing up other than to get a check. But she's not even doing a good job at that now because she doesn't even get the views like she used to. So it's at this point, like, sis, find something else to do that is like lucrative, maybe a little more peaceful. I don't know. But, oh, Lord, let me go, y'all, because these chicks frustrate me. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure y'all clock out before you go. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.